Coming up on It's a Wonderful Week, we'll hear a story and a Torah thought, find out the winners of last week's prizes, and learn how to make this pizza cookie. We'll also get to meet Dr. Schnitzel from the Wacky Science show.
Happy to see you, thanks for joining once more. Let's get started, there's so much in store. Your valuable lessons, but mostly have fun. Bring your brother and sister, bring everyone. Travel together with all of our friends to faraway places and interesting lands. And now is the moment, the time has arrived. So hurry and join us, don't stay left behind. There's only one show that will make you craft and learn. Have your own turn, meet new people, win great prizes, laugh and play, brighten your day. You already know the name of the show, It's a Wonderful Week.
Wow, it's been a wonderful week. Welcome to episode 2. Let's get started. We have 2 new prizes that we're giving away during episode 2, so stay tuned to find out how you can win. Okay, first things first, it's time to tune to the talented tale teller. Apples for sale. One day, a woman came running to the house of Reb Chaim of Tzanz. Rebbe, I don't have any food for Shabbos. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to earn money to buy food. I can't earn anything. I understand, the Rebbe said. Don't you sell apples? Yeah, I have apples. I'm trying to sell them, but no one wants to buy them. The Rebbe got up from his chair and said, come with me. I'm going to help you. The Rebbe went with the woman to the marketplace, and he was wearing his fur strainel and his black silk kapata. And he went behind the woman's apple stand, and he announced, who wants to buy apples? And very quickly, a large crowd gathered around. Oh boy, the Rebbe is selling apples. I want to buy apple. How much is an apple? It's 1 ruble for an apple. Okay, here's a ruble. I'll buy an apple.
Wait, I also want to buy an apple. Here's a ruble. I'll buy an apple.
Wait, is there enough for me? I'll pay 2 rubles for an apple. 2 rubles? I'll pay 3 rubles if the Rebbe's selling apples.
I'll pay 2, 3. I'll pay 4 rubles.
And very quickly, the basket that was filled with apples emptied out, and all the apples were sold. And the Rebbe earned a lot of money. And he took all this money, and he gave it to the woman, and he said, now, you can take this money, and you can be happy and buy food for Shabbos. Sometimes you can help your friend by just saying something kind, or giving them advice. But other times, like the Rebbe in our story, you should jump up to help in any way you can. Before we find out the winners of last week's prizes, let's get up to date.
Get ready. Here's 8 facts about Berachas Kahanim in 60 seconds. 1. Berachas Kahanim means the blessing of the Kahanim. It's also called Nasias Kapayim, which means raising of the hands, because the Kohen raises his hands while reciting the blessing. 2. Another name for Berachas Kahanim is Duchening, from the word Duchen, which means platform, because in the Beis HaMikdash, the Kahanim went up on a platform to bless the Yidden. 3. Kahanim don't wear shoes while Duchening. 4. Before Duchening, a Levi washes the Kohen's hands. If there is no Levi there, then a firstborn washes the Kohen's hands. 5. Hashem's blessings flow through the Kohen's hands, which is held out in a special way. 6. In Israel, there is Duchening every single day, and twice on Shabbos and Yom Tov. 7. On Chol Hamoed, thousands of Yidden gather at the Kaisel for Berachas Kahanim. You can even watch it live from anywhere in the world. 8. The words of Berachas Kahanim are found in Parshas Nasso.
Incoming delivery! Thank you so much to everyone who sent things in. Take a look at these cool creations and the great marks on these tests. We were really happy to see the amazing job you did making the marble maze. Want to win this prize? Send us your drawing, creation, or a picture of this week's Make It or Bake It project. You can also send a picture of a test on which your mark was 85 or higher. Ask an adult to email the file to wonderfulweek@jmn.co. Please include your name. We will randomly select a winner from everyone who sent something in. For a chance to win the second prize, stay tuned until the end of the show for the question of the week. Last week's question was, how many times a year do we read the Aseret HaDibros from the Sefer Torah? The correct answer is 3. We hear the Aseres Dibros when we read Parshas Yisro, Parshas Veschanon, and on Shavuos. Now for the winners. Last week's winners are, for incoming delivery, Avi Beidelman. And for the question of the week, Schneier Cohen. Congratulations to the winners! Remember, there's still 2 chances to win this week's prizes. Have you ever heard of Parov Pizza? Even if you did, this may not be what you're thinking about. Check it out. Make it or bake it. Pizza cookie. This project has 8 easy steps and is done in 3 simple stages. For stage 1 of this project, you will need 3 checked eggs, 2 sticks of softened margarine, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 4 cups of flour, 2 cups of confectioner's sugar, and 3 teaspoons of baking powder. You can also use your own favorite cookie recipe or buy plain cookies from the store. Ask an adult to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Step 1. Beat the eggs. Step 2. Mix the eggs and the rest of the ingredients together in a bowl. Step 3. Flatten out the dough. Step 4. Use a round cookie cutter to cut out circles. You can also use a cup or a bowl to cut out the shapes. Step 5. Place the cookies on a greased cookie sheet and ask an adult to place it in the oven and bake it for approximately 10 minutes. While the cookies cool down, prepare these ingredients for stage 2. 2 cups of confectioner's sugar, half a cup of water, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 drops of red food coloring. Step 6. Mix all these ingredients together in a bowl and add additional water and food coloring until you have a nice red color. Step 7. Spread the icing on the cookies. For the third and final stage, you'll need coconut flakes. Step 8. Sprinkle the coconut flakes on top of the cookies. Remember to make a bracha and enjoy. We made a special visit to Dr. Shnitzel from the Wacky Science show. He does really fun science experiments. We got to ask him a few questions and see one of his wacky experiments. It's time for our Interschmooze with Dr. Shnitzel. Thank you, Dr. Schnitzel, for having us over. It's very nice of you to have us. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about your Wacky Science show.
We have lots of different experiments, science experiments, and my goal is to give the kids and adults a great time.
How did you get started with all these experiments?
Well, I was a camp counselor for many years as well as a director. I love things that are out of the box and fun. I would go and find different cool things, putting pennies and lemon juice and ketchup and mustard, seeing which one would clean the copper penny, and many other things as well. And slowly over time I found different experiments that work better, the kids like it better, adults like better. We also have a camp that I work with, and I decided to start to implement and go from bunk to bunk. I put on this funny green here, and we would do some kind of funny skit and do an experiment, and slowly kids started to love that, and that became the most exciting part of the entire camp. And then people started to want birthday party shows, and then schools and camps, and slowly from people wanting this kind of kosher fun entertainment, we've eventually came to where we are now, where we have different experiments that we go and do different kind of shows.
How many experiments do you have, and how do you choose which ones to use?
So we have over 75 science experiments, and usually in a show, which is about 45 minutes to an hour, we're trying to keep the kids really entertained, and starting from smaller experiments, slowly working our way up. A big experiment, a small one, a big one. Every 5-10 minutes, we're changing it up. And each experiment has a different reaction from the crowd. Some, the kids are like grossed out, like the slime. Some of them, they're very excited. Some of them it's hard for them to stay on their feet when they have ping pong balls flying all over or toilet paper soaring above them. We just have a lot of fun trying to balance it out with exciting stuff so that the kids are jumping up on their feet. At the same time, we also want them to stay in their place, so we have to kind of have a nice balance.
What are one of the wacky things that happen to one of your Wacky Science shows?
Well, when Dr. Schnitzel comes to your camp or your birthday party, you never know what you're getting. Wacky Science is all full of, lots of surprises. So one time we had an experiment that was only supposed to be 20 feet by 30 feet and ended up being 50 feet by 200 feet. Thank God it was outdoors, so we were able to contain it, but I had a good time, and so did the audience. That's part of, what science is all about.
Could you show us one of Dr. Schnitzel's famous experiments?
Sure, we have the Earzuka. Let me show you how it works. Okay, so I'm going to show you one of our amazing experiments. It's called the Earzuka. What we have over here is a beautiful little Earzuka. Watch what happens. You see, you pull back. I have a little aimer over here, and just like that. Did you see that?
That was close.
Right? So this basically shoots out a bunch of air. Now I want you to stand right over here and watch what I'm going to do. Awesome! Here we have a little steam machine. You get some steam. Check this out. We're going to put this over here, and look at that. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that amazing? You like that? Now things start to get fun. Here I have something called a baby Earzuka. I take a cup, a little plastic with a rubber band around it. I'm gonna tap this, see? And over here, I made a little hole. So we're gonna fill this up now with some smoke, these little ones here. And now, check this out. Look at that, I'm gonna tap the back and, see that? Look, boom, 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 boom. We're gonna have a competition, okay? I'm gonna get this guy, and you're gonna get this guy. And we're gonna have a competition who can aim at each other's nose better. When I say go, we pull. Go! Too low. Ooh, good aim. Look at that. Nice, good shot. And who's the winner? Dr. Schnitzel, of course. But wait, this is a little bit too small. Let's make it bigger. Over here, Dr. Schnitzel has Daddy Earzuka. This is a huge Earzuka. This one over here is actually a garbage can. I take a shower curtain, just like that, and I cover it like this. Okay. Then I take a bungee cord. Hold on to that. We pull, don't let go. Ah! Now we're gonna put this around over here, just like this, and look what we get. Our beautiful Earzuka. Check this out. Oh, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that awesome? And that's the Earzuka.
Wow, Dr. Schnitzel, that was amazing. Thank you so much for having us. I can't wait to go and see one of your shows and see more experiments.
Thanks for having me.
And now for the
Question of the week.
What is the name of Shimshon HaGibor's father?
Enter for your chance to win a great prize. Send answer to wonderfulweek@jmn.co.
Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful week. See you soon for episode 3. Good Shabbos! Coming up on It's a Wonderful Week, we'll announce the winners of episode 2. Hear a Torah thought and create a colorful tzedakah box. We'll also enjoy a great story and get the inside scoop about a new kids DVD. Last but not least, our curious camera took a trip to the mechanic.